Of course, ooh,
there we have it.
Now you're speaking my language. There's a counter bringing to Tryndamere. We'll see what Hirit can get done on the Fiora. The top lane just turned into Armageddon. I mean, whichever one's ahead on side lane will dictate the pace. Those summoners being down makes it so Caps can't play as aggressive, and VTO can be a little bit more in his face.
That's in face indeed. Underneath the tower, does secure first blood and will concede the reply to Jankos.
Great solo kill.
Well, everyone knows the assignment here. It's about the mid lane. 3 members from both teams trying to net that priority to get that push in, to dictate the control of the map.
Man, pulled backwards by Renata, and Mercer is dropped by Caps.
But they're consistently placing top 6, top 5, top 4 in playoffs, which is fantastic. That next step is difficult, though. They have good rookies to build upon. And
Jankos is starting the Heralds.
That's the thing, G2, they're so good at playing around with that pressure, but now the mid lane VTO wants to respond.
Well, let's find out. There's a stun as well as the hijacked, petrifying gaze, and Caps just sticking around a couple.
Just yet, Mercer has abandoned bot where Neon's winning out in the 1v1. Hang on a second, though.
The recall finishes! The recall finishes, and Mercer's left all alone. 3 members of G2 will be able to run him down. The kill will be gifted to Broken Blade. And that they handle today's G2. Mercer's got that Solar Flare, missed the Zenith Blade. Here comes VTO. What is he going to hijack? Schlatan's got that Heartbreaker available to him. Petrifying Gaze is used, and the onslaught to Shadows was stolen away. Grey health by so much time, but so far it's a 1-for-1. VTO traded for Jankos is in the reply. Schlatan's taken out.
And these Tarkamas, he's the one who's roaming first, and we're just going to be out of a replay.
Yeah, there we go. Broken Blade using the Undying Rage, trying to chase down, and will be able to secure it. Needs the flash to escape, but solo kill underneath the tower.
3 people closing in.
Misfits trying to get one back. And look for Hirit, and he will be able to answer. So Schlatan was killed.
Just kind of falls apart.
Of course, with all the time Mercer spent roaming Gulborg, that means the bottom lane is completely taken. The tower's dropped. Neon is significantly behind Flackard. And now all of a sudden, G2, are they in trouble? Caught out. That's the Zenith Blade connecting this time around. Gonna hop over the wall for Jankos. He stays alive a little bit longer. The Rift Herald's the focus for the rest of Misfits, and they're not gonna be able to find the kills just yet.
They stopped the second charge, but they still need to be careful. It's still not their jungle that they're walking into. Cap still has that petrifying gaze, so Misfits need to be careful about this move. They're getting aggressive.
Stepping forward. The Moonlight Vigil did so much, and Jankos is down. Traded back with the Super Mega Death Rocket. Neon escapes with his life for now. Schlatan dashes forward, and he's taken out by Caps. Now VTO.
Hard place there. Do I walk into VTO? Do I walk into the rest of Misfits? In the end, he falls. Hang on a second, fighting in top Hirit.
And he chase it down. Yes, he does. So Broken Blade punished on that one. We didn't see the setup.
Not able to go for the second Heartbreaker, and Misfits, they're just left to play retreats. Blackhead going to be able to stay in the bot side to pick up the tier 2 turret as well.
Win out against Broken Blade and take over the rest of the map, because the 4v4 is really in G2's favor.
It really is indeed. A lot of CC there thrown onto Jankos. He will get taken out. VTO secures the kill, but one of the players that wants to reclaim the title.
Caps gets a couple party hats for this series, achieving a couple milestones. We'll see if he gets caught out in top, though, because there's a trap set up for him.
Well, Caps has got flash. Foster sidestepped, and VTO's holding on to the onslaught. The rest of G2 making their way up. Mercer's going to throw down that Solar Flare and make it magnificent. Not going to use it just yet. The tower will be the focus. Mercer's buying some time while Hirit is pushing that bottom lane.
Yeah, make it 1501 instead for Caps there. These outplays the 1 versus 2 situation. In G2, they push in the middle turret. They're able to allocate their resources on the top side, but all at the same time, Hirit, he's still pushing down in that bot side.
Yeah, Neon's getting the mid push as well. No one of G2 around, no TPs as well, of course, because they're running double ghost, so they might lose a mid-tier 1 as well. Let's see how G2 respond, because they look like they're poising for this top tier 2. That will be a tower for tower trade, but I think trading when you're ahead like this is always going to benefit Misfits, but eyes on Hirit for the rest of the game, because he is the man who has to carry Misfits through this game.
As well as how do Misfits handle the 4v4s? I mean, look at their vision. They cannot afford to get caught out. Hirit and Broken Blade trading back and forth. Undying Rage will buy so much time. A flash forward, and now Schlatan wants to get the reply trade. Spinning Slash will put a lot of distance away. The Moonlight Vigil does not find it. Defending the aggressive pushes. This will be the 6th tower secured for G2.
And that's exactly what I want to say. All towers on the outer towers are gone now. That's 6 towers G2 in 18 minutes. This early to mid-game transition has been unreal. It's been pretty fantastic to see. Beautiful to watch their macro game so far in this series, just taking over. This is a mid-tier 3 at 18 minutes. That just goes to show how dominant this game is.
Yeah, one-sided again. Neon taking so much damage from Flackett. He's got himself a 300 gold bounty, and Misfits starting to step forward. VTO level 11 with the teleport. Do Misfits pull the trigger? trigger?
here
The
we
answer
go.
is yes. The hijack will be important, but so will that hostile takeover. Keep your eyes on Targamas. Everfrost will get a two-man route. The rest of Misfits don't yet engage. The hostile takeover does a lot to buy time, and so do those flame chompers. G2 escape, and they get VTO's TP.
Yeah, I can see Jankos laughing. He knew they were fine, and that's what Misfits have to do. They have to punish G2 on overextensions with TP advantages because G2 don't have any of their own. So when they're split up, maybe they can look for TP plays themselves. Misfits, hang on a second.
Neon under a lot of trouble, forced to flash over the wall. Jankos engages, and Mercer is kicked backwards by the hoofs of Jankos. The 12th kill secured, and now 5 versus 4. They start hammering away onto Zlatan. Look
Oh
at
my
that
lord.
damage.
Hold on.
The super mega death rocket is from G2, and now Misfits are looking very likely to go down 0-3. I think gigantic miracle to pick up this game, and will Hirit be able to do anything? That
Like
miasma
Fiora.
is going to interrupt. Keep your eyes on the hostile takeover. Solar Flare hits absolutely nobody. Zlatan's pushed away by Jankos, and a little bit of time has been bought. Flacken gets himself yet another kill. Petrifying Gaze comes up. That's 2 for G2, and here it will be run down. Broken Blade running
Teleport available, but in the end, it's G2 who reign supreme with the skirmish around Baron.
And G2 looks...
And in this game, we've talked about the rotation, we've talked about the macro. They've just looked classes above Misfits.
They have, and they've developed throughout the course of spring. Expectations pre-season were not that high, and now G2 are moments away from making it to the semifinals. Jankos dives all the way forward, jumps onto Neon, kicks him back, and Caps sends him to the fountain. Mercer will be the next target as Flacken is on a rampage. G2 have obliterated Misfits
Blade.
today.
No!
And are styling on them as Jankos once again sets up another kill for his team. It has been one-sided all day long, but G2 Esports will now start hammering on the Nexus. They look towards a matchup with Fnatic next Saturday. And for Misfits, they will finish the season 4th. G2 obliterate Misfits.
This was a clean best of 5, this was a clinical best of 5, and this was a decisive best of 5. G2 looking for some fountain dives, smiles across all the faces. Dominant series.
G2 take down Misfits 3-0 and advance to finals weekend.